Okay, so I would like to start today with giving you the pat in your bag because still almost 99.9% people whosoever in living in India, they are sleeping, but you are the one who wake up and you are joining this call. So give you a pat in your bag and let's celebrate this. You have joined this and you made it. And since you made it, I really want you to transform your life and get the best out of it. So, with this, let's start our day. And this particular today's session, we are going to deep dive about the product, about some other important things on the effective communication. But before we go on that side, I would like to understand, did you get chance to do the assignment which we did yesterday, which we have given yesterday? Okay. So the yesterday assignment was FAB sheet and 5 FAQs of your product. I hope you all got chance to do that. In case not, we will do that together. But before we go there, I want you all to do these assignments every day because when you do that, you will realize how important are these exercise for your business. So make sure whatever assignments we will give you today, that you can get time to finish that because all these assignments are really, really important for your business. Okay. So first assignment was FAB seed. So yesterday also I have shown little bit about this seed, and today we are going to discuss little more detail how you can prepare for your product. Okay, so here I took an example of ball pen, and on that ball pen you are having the different feature, different advantage, and different benefit. And if you are not aware the feature of the ball pen is that rolls onto the paper without any kind of problem. Okay, that is the feature, roll onto the paper. Then if we talk about the advantage of the ball pen is always ready, no need to sharpen. That is the advantage. In the third, where we are going to talk about the benefit of the ball pen is that is very simple and robust design. So the same thing you also need to figure out in your product category. Whatever product you have, make sure you have the FAB sheet ready with you so that you can have enough content to present to your clients. Okay. So FAB is nothing but feature, advantage, and benefit. If you have two products, if you have three products, four products, n number of products, for all the products, you should have these product feature, advantage, and benefit. Second, assignments which we had given you, 5 FAQs of your product. And these are some random questions I have put here. But again, this you can customize according to your products, your companies, or anything. But these are some random questions I have given, like what is the product and how does it work? Simple FAQ question, which you can put in your website, your landing page, or in your catalog as well. But you should have these FAQ questions and answers ready with you. First question is, what is the product name? Each product is having the unique name. You should tell that to the client. And how does it work? You need to tell them. What are the key features and benefits? What is the compatibility with other devices? How do I get start to use that? What kind of support, customer support, what kind of support or customer services available? All these 5 FAQ questions of your product and company, you should prepare and get ready. Okay, so this is the assignment of day 2. And if you have not done, just take the screenshot and make sure you have ready this with your product. Okay, now we will move ahead of the effective communication and other sales things. And we would like to start with the PSP. Anyone heard this term? Please type Y for yes, N for no. Have you heard this term PSP? Okay, most of you are saying no, no problem. So let me tell you what is this PSP and how this is going to play a very key role. PSP is nothing but pre-sales preparation, and this is required to have the proactive planning. Here you need to understand preparation is fine, but proactive planning is going to play a very key role on each of your calls. So let's take example. You are going to have call with your clients at 10 a.m. and you haven't done any preparation. Just you randomly dialed his number and start speaking with them. Do you think that way you are going to get enough attention from the client? Do you think if you just dial random call, your client is going to show you more interest to share the information? Do you think you are going to get enough opportunity to share all the things to your client? In place of that, if you did a proper preparation, you scheduled this call at least 1 or 2 days before, you made a simple presentation, you also send the reminder of this call to your clients. That's why in our case also, we always send group message, we always send emails. And in case if you are not getting these reminders either in email or in WhatsApp, just type I'm not getting. So we will make sure you get all the notification. So same thing you also need to do in your preparations, because those preparations are the one which is going to play a very key role in all these outcomes. And there will be 3 outcomes. These 3 outcomes, first, that will help to seek an appointment. First, connections and appointment. So if you have the proper pre-sales preparation, if you have done the proper pre-sales preparation, you are going to get the opportunity to get the appointment. Second thing which you are going to get, that will help and reduce the lead time and ensure faster closure. That means if you have done the proper preparation, your closure is going to get faster. Third thing, that will help to create more impact in less time. Everyone wants this, right? You don't want to have this kind of situation where you spended 1 month of time, but still your client is not getting impacts with your call, with your follow up, or with your decision making. So make sure you have done this proper preparation so that you get assignment, you get faster closure, and of course, you are able to create more impacts in the less time. And of course, this is the final outcome. If you fail to prepare, that means you prepare to fail. If you lost the preparation, definitely you are preparing for the failure. So remember this. Next, this 8+1 matrix. I'm trying to give you different knowledge. That's why many times you always going to feel I never heard all these things in the cells. But let me tell you, this is the thing, whatever I'm sharing to you, this is the outcome of all these books which you are able to see me behind my backdrop. And also all these things I learned from different mentors. Okay, I have Indian mentors, I have international mentors, and all these things I captured from different sources. So that's why these things are a little bit different from the regular sales courses or regular sales program. Okay, so in the 8+1 matrix, anyway, we are going to have very detailed discussions on this. So don't worry about these numbers and these terms of market, company, product, and persons. So in these 4 items, there will be 2 categories. One category for yourself. First, your market, your company. Let me on pointer. Your product, your company, your market, and as a person you are. Second, the same thing you need to study of your customer market, your customer company, your customer product, and your customer as a person. Very much important to have this study and have this level of understanding about yourself and about customer. Until unless you don't have these 4 basic knowledge, there is going to be big trouble for you to have the enough need analysis or enough buying cycle behavior. Okay. And of course, once you finish these 8 things, this +1 is for the right mental attitude. Very important to have the right mental attitude. All the outcomes are depending upon your own mental attitude. So make sure before you deep dive on any particular profession or any particular job, make sure you have the right mentality. Okay, and how you can do that, there will be some more details in the further slide, but make sure you have all these things in place. Okay, so about the market, anyone can tell me quickly 1 or 2 points which you think you should know about the market. Okay, tell me, go fast. Okay, somebody is saying competitor market. Yes, you are right. Okay. Okay. In case you guess, yes, that is right. So there will be 6 things which we are going to discuss in the market. And the first thing you must need to know about your market and your customer market, that is position. In which position we are, or in which position our client is. We should know very clear, very well. Second, market share. How much market share we are holding or our customer is holding. Very, very important to know that. Closest competitor. Who is the competitor? Because competitor are not just one simple things which will help you to understand where you exact position. Competitor is the one who is going to also tell you what things are not in place in your system. Might be your competitor X is having one particular product which most of the clients are buying. And as a salesperson, you should know how you can give the tough competition on that particular feature. So you should know about your competitor market. And of course, when you do that, you are going to have the different kind of understanding about the competitors and your market. Third, sorry, type of customers. What kind of customers you are having and what kind of customers your client is having. We must should know. Second is who is going the buyer from you. Who is the exact buyer? We should know. And last but not least is trends and realities. All these 6 important parameters you must need to know about yourself and your client. These 6 things, when you understand, you will get 100% knowledge about the market of yours and your clients. Second, company. In company also there are some specific things which you need to know, and these specific things are total 5, but maybe this also you can customize, you can try to learn more and more about the company. Okay, so company profile, very simple. Go to their website and check out who is the owner, when this company was founded, who invested their money here, what kind of products they have. Okay. Then, of course, you need to know about their strength and turnover. How much was the turnover in last year? What's their strength? We should know about our company as well as client's company. What is their USP? Each company is having some unique selling proposition. Each company's product is having some USPs, and you need to make sure you are well aware with that. Employee strength. If they have 2,000 employees, what is their strength, which they are continuously presenting to their market? What is that strength? You should know that. Okay. Last but not least, decision maker and influencer. Who is the one who is leading the entire decision making process? In each company, there are some key people who always hold this kind of things, and you should know about them. Let's take example. You went Tata Power, okay, and you really don't know who is the decision maker, and you are continuously in discussion with the SCM team, product development team, procurement team, then project team, then engineering team. But after spending 2 to 3 months, you realize decision maker is this particular person, and so far I never came across with them. Do you think that will help you to close the things? Or is this better if you connected with that right person at the very beginning. Option 1 or option 2? Please type in the comment box. Of course, option 2, right? So, as a salesman, as a company owner, you should know who is the decision maker and influencer. Okay. So, next is product. What you should know about your product and your customer's product. There will be 5 important things which quickly you can check and make sure you have the product knowledge. First, what is the portfolio or range that product is having? If he is having the social media mastery product, what is the portfolio and what is the range? If he is having SEO product, what is the portfolio and what is the range? You should know. Fab in detail, we already discussed in the assignment sheet, and you need to make sure each product FAB is ready with you, because this is going to be very, very important, and that will give you the enough content to speak about your product to your client. Okay. Third is competitors, product and USPs. Very, very important. If your competitor is having 3 products, try to understand what kind of unique selling propositions they have. Second is how competitors counters us. In the market, if there are 3 competitors and if they are closing more than you, how they are countering it. You should know these important things. What is the one particular thing with that they are countering us? Last but not least, you should know how we can counter our competitors. In ourselves, in our client is also having some particular competitive things, and we should know that, because this is how we will learn how we can counter. Okay, so this is all about the product, and now we should know about the person. In the 8 matrix, this will be the last, about the you and about the customer. Okay, know about your customer, then you should know about their strength and areas of improvement. You should know about your areas of improvement as well, because what you don't know, you don't know. So make sure you know what you don't. It's very, very important for us to know very well, this is something I don't know, so that I can start learning that from the different source. So the biggest blunder is if you don't know what you don't know. So make sure you know what you don't know. Okay, VAK, very, very important, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Try to understand how they visually look like, how their auditory have the very proper system. Company orientation, very essential, but many people are lagging behind, but try to get some basic knowledge how you can get the orientation. Okay, so this is all about the 8. Last will come right mental attitude, and that was the +1. So in the RMA, you are going to have, you are going to understand all these things. Problem versus solution. I will spend little more time on this, because this is going to be very important part about your self. Okay, so if you are the one who is just always try to highlight the problem, do you think client will speak with you, or your colleague will speak with you, or your family friends will speak with you, or anyone, if you always focus on problem? Just type yes or no. Y or N. Of course not, right? So you need to make sure you cannot just highlight the problem. You also need to give them the solution. Whatever problem you are highlighting, make sure you are giving the solutions as well. So this kind of RMA will come when you have the solution approach. Make sure you have the solution approach, not just a problem approach. Second, very, very important, start taking ownership. Everything is happening with you because of you, not with you. If you failed in class 12, that was because of you, because you have not read properly. If you are not closing the business, if you are not getting enough business in your company, that is because of you, because you are not doing the preparation, you are not reading the book, you are not attending the program, and you are not having the right skills. Because of that, you are not having the enough people. So whatever is happening with you, that is because of you, not with you. Okay, and here of course these three parameters are important, like KRAs, territory, and targets. You should have very clear understanding what is your roles and responsibilities, which territory you are, and what is the things you need to target. You should have very clear target, and we are very close to our year end, and make sure for the next year what is going to your target market, what will be your target of annual turnover. Make sure all these data are ready with you before 31st December. Take initiative. It doesn't matter how how much you know, until unless you cannot show them by taking your initiative. Take initiative for anything. If you really want to achieve something today, you need to take the initiative and you need to start doing. So start taking the initiative. And when you do all these three things, automatically your mental attitude will be become right, and you will get whatever you want to achieve. So RMA, as I mentioned earlier as well, very important to get the business from your client, to get the deal from your client, and to master anything. Okay, so please take a screenshot and make sure you have RMA in place, and don't just highlight the problem, give the solution, start taking ownership, and start taking initiative. Okay, with this, we'll move to the next, where I want you to do one exercise and quickly tell me what you can see here in this big giant tree. What you are able to see, just type in the comment box and let me know. Either you are able to see leaf, either you are able to see fruits, or you are able to see some roots, some grass, some soil. What you can see here, just type in the comment box. Okay. Yes, it's apple. Other than apple, yes, you are right. Leaf is here. Root is here. Yes, you are right. Rijwan is saying everything is here. Ravi is saying soil is here. Imran is saying apple is here. Okay, you all are right. So let me tell you, here we are trying to show you, if you want to have this kind of giant tree, this is a giant tree, right? And if you see, whatever is the exposed area, something similar size of areas this tree is having inside the soil. These are the roots. So these roots are the one which is holding this kind of giant tree. So you need to work on your roots. If you want to become a tree which is very, very giant, you need to make sure you have the giant roots as well. So start working on your roots and fix all these problems, and definitely you will become giant. Okay. If you are struggling in making sales, the first thing you should check in your attitude, is there any problem in your attitude of following up? Is there any problem of not showing up your attitude? Is there any problem in your attitude of not making commitment? Is there any problem in your attitude of not doing what you are saying to your customer? Definitely you are not able to make sales. So figure out the problem. Where is that exact problem you have, and start working on that. And when you fix all those problems, automatically sales will come. There is no doubt on that. Okay. So these are the 5 effective ways to have effective communications. Quickly, we'll cover this. We will not spend much time because we already have very detailed discussions on how to get the maximum of it. So the number one, engage attentively when someone speak or showing interest and understand. Very basic things, but unfortunately, many people are lagging behind it. So when you go to your client space, make sure you show them the interest. You show them, yes, you are hearing and you are trying to understand their pain and problem. Because if you cannot do that, immediately they might get bored and they will make the excuse to leave the meeting. So engage attentively, start showing interest, and understand their real problem. Okay. Second thing is communicate thorough, clearly, and directly. Avoid ambiguity. Important here to tell you, if you are the one who always speak round, and many times you also get confused what you are trying to convey to your client. Let me tell you, you are doing the big mistake. Try to learn the technique how you can express your thoughts clear and direct. And this will help you to avoid any ambiguity, because if you have the ambiguity, that is going to create a big trouble at later stage. See, we all are the sales professional, and I'm assuming today we have around 32 people here, and I'm assuming all you all are, including me, we are the front face of the company, right? We are the one who is representing the company. And in case if we cannot speak clear and direct, there is going to happen whole company is going to be in dark, and there will be some situation where entire discussion is going to get collapsed. So make sure you have this habit where you always speak clear and direct. Okay. Third is show empathy and establish deeper level connection. Whatever stage your customer is having, if they recently made a big loss, if they recently lost some projects, if they recently lost some rankings, you need to show them the empathy. You need to establish deeper level of connection. You cannot have just surface level of connections and try to get the business. That won't work. So start showing the empathy and establish a deeper level of connections. Okay. Fourth is foster environment where honesty is encouraged. I think we already discussed in very detail how honesty will work. And here, one thing I would like to tell you, we all are living in digital era and nothing is hidden here. Everything is transparent. We all are having social media accounts. We always show up. So make sure honesty you have within and don't try to hide the things. If you are very new in the market, there is no problem on that. People are eagerly waiting for new people. So make sure you honestly tell them. Okay. Maintain a respectful and professional demeanor and all interactions. You cannot become a negative. You cannot show them unprofessionalism, especially whenever you are speaking with your clients. Don't take the phone, stop surfing internet, stop browsing social media, and show them some professionalism, which is a very simple thing. And when you do that, definitely they will collaborate with you. Okay, so this is the assignments, and today we will give you these two assignments, and these two assignments are really important for your business. How many steps do you have in your business and during sales preparation? Trust me, this is going to be very important for you to understand how many steps do you have. In some case, some people is having only 2 steps. If client will come, means lead will come, you will generate the code and give to them. These 2 steps. But do you think these 2 steps will be really right for any of the business? No, right? So you need to have the very detailed steps. Number 1 step, I will generate lead every day. Second step, once lead will come, I will do the follow-up. I will check them. What is the thing they are looking, how we can help them, how we can solve their problem. Third step, we will move ahead for the commercial submission. We will give them the quotation. Fourth step, we will ask them, is there any concern in the quotations? Meanwhile, in the 5th step, we will have the commercial discussion. We will have the other discussions as well. Might be you also require some technical discussions if you have the technical product. So there will be at least 6 to 7 steps in your business. And this is something you need to do here. Make a comprehensive list of all your sales preparation. Second assignment, make a list of 5 channels. There will be 5 channels like phone call, email, then WhatsApp, any kind of 5 channels which you are using to have the effective communication. So make a list, and that will help you to build a new channels as well to have the better communications with your client. Okay. So these are the assignments, and then this is the time for Q&A, and I want you to put your question in the comment box so that I will answer all your queries. Okay. Okay. So Susma is having the question, how we can decide our roles and responsibility. See, I think this is a very simple thing which you need to understand. As a salesperson, everybody is interested to know what is the outcome. This is the number game. If you are approaching if 100 customer, if company is giving you the opportunity to work with the 100 customer, you need to make sure you have at least 10% of closure rate. And for 10% of closure rate, whatever jobs and responsibilities you need to take, that you need to take and make sure you have the outcomes which your company or your uh, boss want. Okay. How we can know more about the product? Ravi is asking. Very simple. I think yesterday we already discussed in very detail how you can know about your product. But in case if you was not there, let me tell you how you can know more about the product. Give me a minute. In the product, you should know. Just a minute. In the product, yeah, you need to start using that. That is the best way to have better understanding. Then engage with the product team. Then ask questions. Attend some seminar, webinar, and this way, definitely you are able to learn more and more about your product. Okay. Harvinder is having the question on how I can build right mentality to. This is a very simple thing. I already shown you. You need to work on these 3 things. Number one, you need to have the solution approach. You need to have the ownership taking uh, attitude. You cannot just bypass the thing and start giving the responsibility to others. You need to take the ownership. And third thing which we discussed, initiative. Start taking initiative. Make sure you, whatever you want to achieve, for that you have taken the initiative today. If you want to deliver something, you need to take the initiative today. If you want to become something, you need to take some initiative. Okay. Manoj is having question, how I can, I'm running a business, but I don't have to say. Yeah. So if I understand correctly, Manoj, you are saying you have the business, but you don't know how to do the sales preparation. So sales preparation, you already running the business, and might be you already have the clients as well. And if you think you are really not having the good success rates, there is a high chances you are not having the right pre-sales preparation techniques. So you need to make sure you have the system in place where before any kind of meetings, your team or your sales team is doing all the pre-sales preparations where they are going through the presentation, where they are going through the Q&A, where they are having their sample product ready, demo is ready. So all these things you need to do under pre-sales preparation. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we are going to here. So let me share my screen. If anyone have any further questions, you always come to us, and here you need to contact us. Okay. So sorry. If you have the questions, you can send in the WhatsApp 7011751188, and you can also write us in the email connect@the-rate sell without selling. And thank you so much for joining this lovely conversation in the morning. And I really want you all to transform your business, to transform your self life. And see you again tomorrow, sharp 5:30. Tomorrow I will be in Ahmedabad, but anyway, I will join from the hotel, and I'm very happy to serve you. Hope you are enjoying. And before we close the discussions, I just want one favor from you all. Just quickly give your review and type, just a minute. I'm sharing review form. Quickly, you can submit your review because your feedback matters to us, and it's very important for us to understand what things are not as per your requirement. So please fill this review form. That will help us to improve our service and our this experience. And tomorrow again we are going to have very detailed discussions on this building rapport and trust. So make sure you join on time because I really respect each one of your times, including my time. So make sure you join at sharp 5:30 so that we can start on time and we can finish on time. Okay.